I are back today. Lulu, say hello to all the kids out there.
Hi, I'm Lulu.
So we're back because guess what? We have another chicken story for you. That's why Lulu's back. You know, she only comes around for the chickens, but that's really important to her. And this is a fun book, and we need your help with this story. So here's what we're going to do. Lulu, you're going to have to sit over here on the table, okay?
Okay.
All right. So there she is. This book is called, let me take my sign down, Chickens to the Rescue by John Himmelman. So here's your part in this story. Anytime you hear the whistle blow, you have to call out, chickens to the rescue. Are you ready to do that? Let's practice once. I'm going to blow the whistle. Chickens to the rescue. All right. So here's our cover. Get ready to... There's the chicken house where the chickens live. You see them all coming out? There's a whole flock of them. All right, are you ready? Here we go. On Monday, Farmer Greenstock dropped his watch down the well. Chickens to the rescue! Those are some chickens, said Farmer Greenstock. There's his watch in his hand. On Tuesday, Mrs. Greenstock was too tired to make dinner. Chickens to the rescue! Good grief. What dear chickens you are, said Mrs. Greenstock. On Wednesday, the dog ate Jeffrey Greenstock's book report that was due the next morning. Are you ready? Chickens to the rescue! Smart chickens, said Jeffrey Greenstock. On Thursday, Ernie the duck drove off with the farmer's truck. Who's going to come to the rescue? Chickens to the rescue! Quack, said Ernie. On Friday, a big wind blew Milky the cow into a tree. Chickens to the rescue! Moo, said Milky. On Saturday, the sheep wandered off and got lost. Who you gonna call? Chickens to the rescue! Bah, said the sheep. On Sunday, Emily Greenstock spilled her breakfast all over the floor. Big mess here, if anyone's listening, she said. The Greenstocks went out to the chicken coop. The chickens were fast asleep. Sleep well, said Emily. You've earned it. Now, what do you think happened to the breakfast that fell on the floor? Could it be pigs to the rescue? There they go. The end. Did you help us with Chickens to the Rescue? I hope so. Let's look over here at a couple of things. Lulu, what'd you think? Smart chickens. They were smart chickens, weren't they? So, we had a number of characters in this story. Who do you remember? All right, let's see. Well, first of all, the chickens. They were sort of the main characters, weren't they? There was Mr. Greenstock, who dropped his watch down the well. Mrs. Greenstock, who was too tired to fix dinner. Jeffrey Greenstock, whose dog ate his report. Ernie the duck, who drove off in the truck. Milky the cow, who got stuck in the tree. The sheep, who just simply wandered off and got lost. And Emily Greenstock, who dropped her breakfast on the floor. So there were lots of characters in this book, but the chickens were the main characters because they came to the rescue whenever anybody needed something, right? I also want to point out, I want to show you a picture, because you might remember that in the story, right at the beginning, Farmer Greenstock dropped his watch down the well. And you may not be familiar with what a well is, and you can see the bucket over there. So this is another picture of a well, and you get your water at home out of a faucet in your kitchen or your bathroom. The water comes directly up from the pipes. But before we had water coming into our homes like that, people had wells outside that were dug down in the ground till they reached water, and then they hauled the water up with a bucket. And this happens to be a picture of a well with a little roof over it to keep things out of it and to keep the rain off if you were getting your water. And after, long ago, people would wind down the bucket to bring up water, and then you may have seen some of these out places, but this is a hand pump on a well. So then you would pump the pump and the water would come up and go into the bucket that way. So I just wanted you to know what the well was, and the well here is not deep particularly because why? The chickens were able to go down into the well, climb down the rope, and bring back up Farmer Greenstock's watch. So if you see that picture, he came back up with he had his watch when it was all over. So they were pretty smart chickens that were able to do that. And if you look closely at the pictures, you will have seen some of them have scuba diving masks on, and this one is fishing. So they were all trying very hard to come back up with that watch. And let's take another look at this picture. If you look at the kitchen, my gosh, look at them with their caps on, and they're cooking, and they're getting things out of the refrigerator, and they're cleaning up. And then there they are serving dinner to Mrs. Greenstock. Very smart chickens. And who knew that chickens could type? But they actually worked at the computer to fix Jeffrey's report that he had to put back together again. And there he is with his report all done. So these are pretty smart chickens who came to the rescue. And Lulu is very happy to share that story with you. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like us, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. More stories coming. Bye-bye.